I am sure you are curious by now what is involved in starting down the healing path. What are my options? Right now, you are in a very good place. We are just starting, and so are you. You know a little bit more about what functional medicine is, and you've heard my story. So I hope watching these last few slides answers your questions of where you can go from here. This is all very basic information, and of course, if you have additional questions, please feel free to call us. If you would like just a quick snapshot of pricing, it's also available for you to look at on our website. We are so excited to get you started. You will get the benefit of extra attention, and the cost will be less than when we are more established down the road. But this doesn't mean that you will be getting less care, only that our systems may not be as perfected. But you may have an increased amount of personal interaction, so that's not a bad thing at all. We will be starting with very simple choices and then branching out into different options as we grow and develop to meet our patients' needs. We also value your feedback to make sure the experience fits your individual preferences. Our memberships are based on following a comprehensive but structured healing path. But our goal is to make sure that it is always personalized to you as an individual. We want you to enjoy this health journey. We have 3 main membership pathways: the new patient comprehensive consultation, the Healing Path monthly maintenance plan, and the Stay Connected membership plan. We want to give you options so that you can choose the level of care that you need. The new patient package is the most fun because you really get to dive into your history and explore the things that have affected your health. You only go through this package once, but it's where you get to see the whole picture of what's available for you and then decide what you may need down the road. Even though the cost for this package is $600, we split it into $300 when you do your initial booking, and then the other $300 is due at the first visit. We spend extensive time going over your intake paperwork, history, and labs, so we are totally ready to begin when you arrive. I know you have probably been to practitioner visits where you had a fantastic visit, but when you go home, you can't remember all of the plan or the details. We have found a way to document our session so that we can spend the entire time discussing things unhindered by note writing. And the fantastic thing is you will get a written summary, so you don't have to remember your entire plan, but you will be able to use it as a resource to go back and look at it between visits. We also do a thorough evaluation of your intake form, previous labs, and studies prior to your first visit. Then we discuss them in detail during our first visit together. Intake forms and prior labs need to be completed and uploaded at least 2 weeks before your first visit for proper analysis. Additional labs or testing can be ordered during any visit, depending on your situation and preferences. An additional library of information will be available to you as it builds with our program. We understand that our time together is limited, so we want you to be able to learn many of the fundamentals from home. This way, our visit is specific to your exact situation, but we know that you need all the lifestyle skills to enhance the in-depth evaluations and other plans. Sometimes we forget that the biggest changes start with our day-to-day habits. Supplements and prescriptions are available, but many people don't realize they are just recommendations. You will learn the skills to be involved to adjust your own dosing, when to start and stop, and decide when you need something new. We hope to personally empower you to take control of your healthcare instead of just following generic protocols. Everyone starts with a new patient comprehensive consultation as the first stepping stone. In order to navigate the complexities of our health situation, it is extremely important to build a solid foundation. We don't want to miss something that would stall your healing process down the road, so that is why we encourage increased interaction during the first 2 months. It is important to know what to do with all your newfound information. It's not enough just to know where you've been, but what do you want to do now? Is there a way to step-by-step change your current health? This is the reason for the Healing Path Maintenance Plan. Not everyone has simple health conditions. Some people have extensive disease processes or multiple concerns. So many people have been through program after program without finding the true cause or health improvement result. I had a practitioner ask me, how long ago did you start feeling poorly? And of course, it was years. So she mentioned that working through some of these conditions takes time because of how long your body has been struggling. I personally stayed on with her for a monthly membership for a very long time. But that was my choice, and you will know what is right for you and how long that you will need to work through that situation. Everyone is totally different, and that is perfectly okay. The Healing Path membership is for people that are working through complex health situations, or if they desire a maintenance membership to establish a solid health base. You will continue to have access to increased communication as well as visits to uncover new layers of health concerns that may require further investigation. There is an additional visit that may be added in for people who are in health crisis. If you feel you need an extra visit during the Healing Path membership, this is available for you. Extra visits can also be added if you want to move at a faster pace or if you just desire increased collaboration. This membership is for those that do not need as much day-to-day help but would like to continue to check in periodically for additional evaluation and testing, or they just like to take things a little slower. This type of client may also be getting more independent in handling their own health, but they still may have questions periodically and need some assistance with adjusting nutraceuticals, prescriptions, or implementing new protocols. We operate on a cash basis rather than insurance. We feel that when insurance is used, the type of treatment you get is based on reimbursement. We want you to have all the options available, not just what insurance will cover. We also spend the time to partner with you to be your detective. Our practice is set up to include the time we spend with you, as well as time to research your situation. Our goal is to help you feel better and to make sure that we understand exactly what you need. Also note that our fees are for cash and HSA or FSA cards. Credit card usage will incur transactional fees of up to 3.5% or whatever the current carrier requires. On a side note though, most labs are generally covered when run through traditional insurance, but functional labs are not usually covered by any insurance plans. My goal for you is to keep it simple and for you to enjoy watching your body heal and generally just start to feel better. Health situations like heavy metals, toxins, and parasites can be overwhelming to even think about, but that's why we are here. But in order to tackle some of these bigger things, you must start small. Sometimes just changing to a non-processed food diet and evaluation of the gut microbiome can be huge. And later we can look into heavier things or hormones to see what heals on its own, or just from switching the daily nutrients. We can also modify lifestyle and balance the gut. We We'll also have a living room learning library that is complementary with the above memberships, or it can be purchased separately for those who want to learn the functional medicine lifestyle but do not require a practitioner at this time. This membership starts with a few introductory videos with availability to have a membership for the full library. New videos will be added monthly or as often as we grow. Most functional practices have no way to learn the content other than practitioner visits. We wanted to offer something unique for families or individuals to change their health, even if they don't need personalized attention at this time. After your initial consultation, whether you choose monthly or quarterly, or at this time you just want to learn from home, we look forward to be what you need. My prayer for you is that you don't settle for mediocre health, when I believe we were created for more. Thank you so much for taking the time to see if Break of Dawn Functional is right for you. We hope to hear from you soon.